Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I'm back here with you all this morning. Actually forgot to cover this yesterday, but we're making up for it today. Our first dividend payout of the year 2024. And let's go over our massive dividends and our YieldMax funds, starting with our favorites, and we'll go through all of them. So let me go to the YieldMax site real quick, and let's cover distribution schedule. Just to remind all of you, we'll go over our paydays for the year 2024. We've actually got them all here on the site. So our first declaration date was yesterday, January 4th. Today is the ex-dividend date. Uh, the record date is January 8th, and then payment date is actually next Tuesday, January 9th. So our first payday of the year is January 9th. And you can see we've got 12 of them for the year, corresponding to 12 months. So for a lot of us, this will be our first full year of YieldMax payouts, providing that they're all still around by the end of the year, which hopefully, knock on wood, they should be. But you can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, corresponding to 12 months in the year. So it's very similar. Like for February, it's a day later. And then the X date happens to occur on a very, very important date in February, which happens to be the coach's birthday. And then we get paid by February 9th. So they're pretty much in a tight range of each other. They're all within the first 10 days of the month. So that's pretty good. So within the first 10 days of each month of the year 2024, we should expect some nice dividends, and hopefully they get better and better as the market goes up and up. So with that, let's go one by one, and I'm going to choose this format here so we can just do it one by one and go over the dividend history and how we're trending. So TSLY was actually a little bit of a disappointment this month. We dropped our yield right now annualized is 58.12%. 30-day SEC yield is 3.9%, whatever that means. So if we look at our trailing, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's only showing us 10 months here. I'm not sure why it's not showing the whole history, but you can see we've fluctuated a lot. We've been as high as $1.06. We've also had a couple of them in the 80-cent range, but we've been consistently in the 50-cent range. Most recently, we had a declared dividend of 55 cents, 55.65 to be exact. Where is that coming from? Oh, that's pop-up ads. Okay, so yeah, 55 cents, which is kind of a disappointment because if I look at, oh, this is really, they're getting obnoxious with these ads. All right, I'm gonna switch my screen and go over here. Got 5 of you on. Feel free to comment away. Probably gonna go for a good solid 20 minutes today. I want to share. Oh, this is so freaking annoying. This pop-up ad, just obnoxious. Okay, so we're on Yahoo Finance here, and what I want to look at real quick, because I want to go one by one and do more in-depth analysis. So what's concerning is that TSLY is only paying out a 56-cent dividend, but the fund has dropped more than that. Actually, no, it hasn't because it closed yesterday at 11.50, so that's about right. It opened at 10.87, so it was a little down in the after hours. So we're about 11 bucks. So that's kind of scary. We're trending lower and lower with this one. So 55 cents for this one. Next one we're going to look at is going to be SQY. So SQY, and this is actually a surprise to me because I haven't even looked. So I'm learning with all of you all. Distribution rate is still 83.66%, which is phenomenal. 30-day SEC yield is 3.11%. And we dropped a lot in Square or block SQY. Actually, hold on a second. No, forgive me, I'm looking at it wrong. We had a very good dividend in SQY, $1.62. How about that? So the formatting, we'll have to talk to Jay about this because the formatting is a little bit different because the other one had it from earliest to latest. This one's going from, or excuse me, it was going from early at the bottom to the latest at the top. This has it flipped. So we had that 43-cent dividend in November, and then December we had the $2.15, and this is $1.62. So this is phenomenal. This will actually be the best dividend I've ever gotten from a YieldMax fund, which is great. And I just got in yesterday. So that's good news. Here's the positions that we're in. We're in a $75 put. We've got some T-bills. We've got call options here expiring January 24th. So remember, you can monitor how they trade in these. Let's see here. We got a couple of comments here. FW says, "Good morning, coach. Working remote today. Enjoying the live stream." Yeah, it definitely, I'm kind of disappointed I missed the boat on this one, but I think the Discord was quiet yesterday. So usually somebody tips me off to these, but that was my bad missing that one. CONY we'll get to next. Dropped 2,000 in SQY this morning at 21.45. Yeah, that means you have a lot of it, right? I only got like 50 shares. But anyway, oh, I just realized I'm not even sharing the right screen. Bear with me here. It's been a rough past a couple of weeks, but I'm trying to get back on track here. Okay. By the way, those of you that are concerned about the beard going away, you can see it's starting to come back a little bit, right? Okay. So let's go back to the YieldMax screen. We'll just recap what I was saying. Okay, so Square, I'm actually sharing all the trades that they're making. So this is a $75 put. We've got some T-bills. We've got call options at different various strike prices here for block, and then some cash positions. So remember, they're very transparent about what they're trading in and out of on a daily basis for these. How frequently they refresh, I'm not quite sure. Now, what's this here? Market versus NAV. Okay, so that's something a little new. It looks like. Anyway, let me just go over this one again since I wasn't properly sharing. So the dividend was $1.62 with a January 4th declaration date. Today is the ex-dividend date. That's why we saw it drop significantly. And 83.66% payout. Oh, you know what? Let me go to Discord here. Let me open up my Discord. I promise some of you that I don't know why, like the link is not, it's supposed to be a permanent link, but some of you are not quite finding it. Let me see here. Okay. I'm just going to go into, and I'm going to try to live stream in the Discord as well. So let me go to the general voice chat. Okay, where are we? Okay, I'm voice connected on the Discord, so anybody that wants to join and join in, feel free to do so. You're always welcome, of course. So we are live on the Discord. All right. Yeah, my general Discord was very quiet yesterday. Normally, let me see, unless I'm missing something, because actually, I apologize. I did miss something. That's my bad. I was not paying attention. Yeah, actually, one of my key fans posted what he usually does. So I totally blew that one. That's on me. Anyway, I want to keep using this format, and then we'll just kind of sum it up. We'll go over this one here. Let's see, MicroStrategy ETF from YieldMax. What was the ticker supposed to be? So we're still waiting. Oh, waiting on the YMAX and the YMAG. Those are the two that should be debuting this year for sure. Okay, so I'll just make this disclaimer. Um, Anything that I say that turns out to be accurate was a spot-on analysis from me. Anything that I say that's wrong, disregard. How's that? But I do have the 8 ball in front of me today, so that'll help be my compass throughout the rest of the video. Okay, now let's go to, well, let's look at, I'm going to go one by one here, only for our favorite ones, and then the rest I'll just sum up. So let me switch over. Let's see if we get any more obnoxious ads from Yahoo. I'm going to look at SQY and make sure that we dropped proportionately by the amount of the dividend. So let me share this again. We're going to be a lot of back and forth here in this video. All right. By the way, for those of you on the Discord, I did start a sub-thread called the Female Corner so that we can get some of our female friends, our fans, engaged there. So I figure some of my regulars might want to join in there. That would be awesome too. Because so far it's been a blank thread. Anyway, okay, so we are live streaming there, or simulcasting, as it were. And okay, back on Yahoo Finance here. So we're at 2156 and the SQY. which is funny because I just bought in yesterday, so I feel like I'm just paying myself my own dividend basically. So it's like a what do they call that? A Pyrrhic victory. So it's like, yeah, I got my best dividend in YieldMax, but I'm just basically paying it to myself because I bought in yesterday. It's kind of how it works, right? Great moves. Okay, so we were at 23.28 yesterday. We dropped to 21.53 this morning. And let's see here. What do we have? My phone is getting blown up, of course, as usual. Lots of drama. Feel like I'm back in high school. For some people, high school never ends, but for me, the drama just seems to find me. Anyway, let's try to focus here. Try to get back on track here. Okay, where were we? Okay, 23.28 minus 21.52 is $1.76. So this is what's concerning because we dropped by more than what the dividend um, when we opened today. If you're following with me on the screen here, we dropped by more than what the dividend payout actually was. And if you include today, 23.28 minus 21.51, $1.77 minus $1.61. So we're 16 cents lower. So that's some downward pressure, possibly based on maybe some selling out, because I'm sure that of everyone that invests in YieldMax, some people are not sophisticated to know and follow this. That's why I make videos like these, right? Because you may not have known that it was dividend day or that yesterday was declaration day, so you might have seen it drop and there was people that probably could have panicked and sold, but of course we never want to see that happen, but it does nonetheless. Let's see here. I'm going back to Discord here. um it's hard to keep up with all this stuff, you guys, which I love. You guys post so much in here, but it's just a little difficult to keep up with. All right, anyway, so that's SQY. Let's just go one by one here. Next we're going to go to CONY and see how that one was. Some of you already hinted that it was a good one. So here we go. Let's go back to the YieldMax screen. We're going to go, and I like this format because we can kind of go one by one. And then I'm only going to do the in-depth analysis for these first three. For the others, we'll just go over very quickly. All right, so CONY, this is phenomenal. Look at this. This is off the charts, 123.45%, which is also cool for those of you numerologists out there. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ascending numbers, right? 3.27% 30-day SEC yield. Does somebody want to explain that to me? Because I'm drawing a blank on what that means. But the 123.45%, that is phenomenal. Wow, another record smashing dividend, $2.69. That is just unheard of. I'm glad I got into this one, but I'm paying it to myself for this month. So could be a dividend trap, who knows? But $2.69, that is a record. So if we annualize that, if we just take 269 times it by 12, that's 32.28. What is the fund trading at right now? That's got to be more. It's got to be the. Here we go, right here. 32.28 divided by 23.44. Yeah, it's like 138%. It's phenomenal, unheard of. So with that, let's go look at Yahoo here to analyze how far the fund. What's this here? Ice cream coney. I know it's nuts. I've never seen a dividend this high. This really gets me excited. So let me stop this one, and then I'm going to go to Yahoo Finance again and just do some in-depth analysis just on these three, because not only are these our favorite ones, but they just happen to be the three that I'm in. So we'll look at them. All right, so Yahoo, let's go to Coney. So we were at 23.47, and I just feel like I was late to this party today because looked, I'm like, oh, we dropped a lot, and I'm like, oh, duh, because it was dividend day. 26.28 minus 23.39. So we're down a little bit more by 20 cents or so, which you can see the 19 cents that we're down. So it's the dividend being factored out, the dividend payout from the fund minus the 19 cents that we're down in the fund. So hence the $2.89 that we're down. As far as harvesting such a great dividend, let's look at Coinbase real quick here. So we're down to 154.18, but to have such a record dividend, the month of December, here we go here. Where do we start? So December, let's see. Let me go back to like, excuse me. Let me go back to like 1 month. Where are we? 133.76. So we ran up from 133 to 186, and it was a gradual move. So I'm assuming when it's a gradual move like that over the course of a month, that the dividend ends up being a lot better because of that. But I'm wondering why that hasn't worked with Tesla. Let me do some live analysis here because I know Tesla had some run ups like okay from here to here. Tesla did recover from here to here. So that theory is correct. And from here to here it did recover, but those were our two in the year 2023. These were our two big run-ups here in Tesla, or Tesla. We had another little one here between August 14th and September 11th, and then since then we've kind of been flat in the stock. But you can see we went from 113 to 281. So it all depends on how the stock runs up, like Jay has said before. So I just wanted to circle back and see why we didn't see more appreciation in Tesla, but I think it's because the stock didn't run up the same. Because like Jay said, it's all depending on how the stock runs up. With Coinbase, we saw a consistent going up. Oh, we got a Varden sighting here. So I am on because I actually missed covering the dividend date yesterday, the dividend declaration date. So I'm making up for it today. So yes, I'm on, and I'm going to start trying to ramp up again. I really want this thing to take off. By the way, Varden, can you post the Discord link again because I have more people asking me for it. I'm also live streaming in the Discord. So far, no one has attempted to join, but I will live stream there to dead air, if not anything else. So yeah, if you could post that Discord link again, that would really be awesome. Thanks a lot. Okay, let me stop this share here. And let's go back to, for the rest of them, I guess I'm going to shortcut it a little bit. Well, no, I'll do it this way. More clicking, get some more clicks, right? So let me go back to the YieldMax site. I hope I don't get sick again. All right, so we looked at TSLY. Actually, you know what? I don't want to look this way. I'm just going to go to the shortcut, what someone put in the Discord. Oh, someone posted Bitcoin's returns by a year. That's incredible. Let's go back up here. All right, so here is what we're going to do. I won't attempt to pass this off as my own work, but it is just a screenshot after all. Okay, let's see. Why is it blurry? This is so annoying. Why is this blurry? Bear with me, this may not work. Why is the dang image blurry? Okay, so we're at, hold on, let me, dang it. The image is blurry. Let's see if this works. If this works, I'll just go back to here. Okay, much better. I opened it in the browser. This is much clearer. Perfect. So this is going to work for us. All right, let's do this. Excuse me. Let's do this. All right, I'm going to stop sharing here, and I'm going to start sharing here. And I should be getting these email alerts myself. I'll have to check and see why I'm not. Okay, Varden said tried to send link. Thank you. Um, even if you can paste it here, that would be great. I'll share the screen. Marked Me 29 says CONY rolled up their synthetic twice, making like 30 to 40 million, and the sell call strike prices were way out of the money, 15 to 20%. That's why it was able to appreciate a lot. Well, why can't they do that with the other ones? Like TSLY. We want to see TSLY do better. All right, Varden, keep cracking on that link, and I'll share that one as soon as you have it. We got some new people that want to join the Discord, obviously, because if you think about it, out of almost 3,500 subscribers, we've only got like 100 and something people in the Discord, so we definitely got to get those numbers up for sure. All right, now let's just cut to the chase here with the rest of them. I'm going to share this screen here. this the image of the rest of the dividends, el dividends or los dividends. All right, so here's what we got here. Okay, TSLY, we went over. OARK seems to be kind of dying out. No one seems to really care about that one anymore. Um, Here we'll have a nice big screen here. So it was for OARK, it was 32 cents approximately. For Apple, it was 56 cents. For NVDY, it was almost 63 cents. AMZY was 37 cents. FBY was almost a dollar. So that one's coming up. So almost 99 cents. GUI uh, was not so gooey, or maybe it was, depending on perspective. Life is all perspective, by the way. 23 cents. NFLY was almost 80 cents. CONY was just phenomenal, 269. MSFO was 51 cents. DISO was 56 cents. XOMO was 31 cents. JPMO was 25 cents. Now, that one concerns me a little bit because JP Morgan stock has been on a run up. So we're going to investigate that one a little further. Now, AMDY was phenomenal again, too. $1.41. That's incredible. Let me look at AMD stock here. Let's see. So many balls in the air right now. I think I'm going to come down with a cold again. Darn it. No rest for the weary, right? Okay. AMDY. Let's see here. AMDY. Wow, on only a $20. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. That is the actual fund, AMDY. It's 2063. We dropped proportionately by the actually, hold on a second. We're actually a little up. So the dividend came out, but we're only down like $1.35. So we're actually up like 6 cents, I want to say. Well, maybe that's year to date. Let me look at today. No, I'm sorry, we're up 46 cents. That's crazy. There's like no rhyme or reason to this stuff. So let me look at AMD. AMD is up to a dollar, or excuse me, $139. We had a great year, 125% that we were up year over year. Phenomenal. The beginning of last year was definitely the time to be buying into all of these. I missed the boat, obviously, on several of them. PP, one of my favorite names for a fund. For PayPal, that's up 57 cents. Look at Moderna. This is why some of y'all were commenting on this yesterday. I got to look at Moderna. There's some news about a cancer drug or something. 265. That's our best one. $2.65. That's incredible. And then AIYY, $1.35. Wow. So we're going to have to examine some of these a little further. Oh, he's having issues. Oh, come on. Well, we got to get it sooner, as soon as possible anyway. So, as soon as you can, that would be awesome. Definitely work through what issues you're having, but, as soon as possible, that would really be awesome. Greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot. Uh, Amazon one died. It was the most consistent payer. That's concerning. Yeah, did I just gloss over that one? Let's see. Uh, 37 cents. And Amazon stock used to be so great. Now look at these payout percentages. This is really just phenomenal. Payout percentages, 84% for AIYY, 128% for Moderna, 83% for SQY. How many of them do we have that are over 70%? Let's see. Okay, so we've got one, 126%. We've got a 79% one. We've got an 83% one, 128% one, and an 84% one. So the ones I want to look into further, excuse me, now, I'll try to remember these. Let me put it in the comments. I want to look into Meta. It's such a concerning, it's so confusing because they call it FBY, but I want to look at the underlying for these. So help me keep track of these for those of you watching. I want to look at FBY. I want to look at NFLY. I want to look at AMDY. I want to look at AIYY. I want to look at no, PayPal we'll skip over. By the way, I do think PayPal is a good buy right now. I tried to buy some of it, but for some reason I got blocked from my pre-clearance thing. But I will be getting some of those shares pretty soon. So let's see, AIYY. What other ones did I want to look at here? Oh, Moderna, obviously. We looked at Square. JP Morgan, I want to look at. So the ones that I'm going to do further analysis on, Moderna, and JP Morgan, and we'll just cap it there because we're already almost, this is going to be over a 30-minute video. Let's see, JP, can't even think of the name of it. Is it JPMO? Maybe. Yeah, JPMO. Um, Hmm. You know what? I might just have to do a part two later on. Anyway, so for this video, these are the dividends. So I'm going to actually stop here. Thank you all for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And we will see you all probably later today. I'm going to do a follow-up with further analysis on some of these. Thank you all again. There will be a part two very soon. Take care. Have a great morning. See you soon. Ciao.